Narrator. Deep in the void of the universe, orbiting a distant sun-like star, is Kepler-18b, an otherworldly environment unlike any other. But is this exoplanet capable of supporting life? Might alien beings inhabit its strange environment? And if they did, what would they look like? How would they survive? Today, I take a trip into the beyond to look at the potential for alien life on Kepler-18b. Kepler-18b is a Neptune-like exoplanet with a mass nearly 6 times that of Earth, shrouded in a thick gaseous atmosphere. This planet, unlike Earth, is most likely blanketed in a vast ocean, extending for thousands of miles. But where there is water, might there also be life? In the case of Kepler-18b, if life did exist on it, it would need to endure the atmospheric pressure caused by gravity. It would need to survive in a situation where if you were standing on solid ground, you'd get more gravitational pull compared to being on gas. And it would need to be in a mixture of an atmosphere consisting of hydrogen, helium, and potentially water vapor. Under such conditions, scientists say, alien life is unlikely to look like anything we recognize. We'd have our huge atmospheric things, millions of tons of beings drifting in the thick air, or things in the oceanic trenches. These beings may be as unlike anything we've ever seen. Think huge blimp-like creatures that float high in the thick atmosphere, siphoning microscopic creatures that the winds have scooped up. Or maybe, out in the deep, giant predators with glowing appendages use bioluminescence to camouflage themselves and lure their prey. If they don't breathe oxygen like us, what do they inhale? The atmosphere of Kepler-18b is abundant in hydrogen and helium. Some hypothetical forms would get energy directly from chemical reactions, like some extremophiles on Earth. They might have evolved to metabolize dissolved gases from the ocean, developing respiratory systems particular to their world. And what would they eat? If Kepler-18b's oceans are populated with microorganisms, larger creatures could evolve to filter feed like the whales of Earth. Or, in an alternate version of evolution, carnivorous hunters might have evolved with voracious tentacles or razor-sharp mandibles for prey capture. Their diet would depend on the planet's chemical makeup, possibly taking complex molecules and tearing off vital nutrients. The lifespan is another puzzle. Some deep-sea creatures live for centuries on Earth, while others live for just a few days. Kepler-18b's inhabitants' lifespan would be determined by environmental conditions. Do they regenerate rapidly to adapt to unceasing change, or do they have a long lifespan, developing to survive the duress of a harsh planet? What if these beings could communicate? If so, how? On a world blanketed in heavy clouds and dense water, sound waves or light pulses could be the main form of contact. Think of beings that illuminate their bodies in intricate designs, conversing in bursts of energy rather than words. Maybe they look like us. The path of evolution is the path of adaptation. These beings wouldn't need limbs for walking or lungs for breathing oxygen, unlike humans. Instead, their shapes would be shaped by their planet's gravity, atmosphere, and its pressure. Their smarts, though, may be on par, maybe even better. The question of whether life exists beyond Earth is probably one of the biggest mysteries of our time. If Kepler-18b is home to life, it would defy everything we understand about biology, evolution, and survival. But one thing is for sure, the universe is huge, and so are the possibilities. Could some kind of alien life actually exist here? And if so, would we ever make contact with them? Perhaps science will give us the answers in time. Until then, the mystery remains to be discovered.